Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Patton's Best. This is Patton's Best episode 31 here on the World War II Solitaire board game channel. Okay, today we have a special mission. It's into Bastogne, which is an assault, high resistance, just as before. Combat occurs on a roll of 9 or lower. So most likely we're gonna have combat today. Can you see what we just rolled? We rolled a 10. I cannot believe it. We skipped the first day of Bastogne, where combat would occur on a roll of 9 or lower. We have one final advance with no historical note. Advance, medium resistance, combat occurs on 4 or lower, and then our commander is back. So I hope we skip this day because it's more fun when I am in the commander seat and we're actually trying to finish the day, trying to reach the exit area, trying to score kills for the personal VP for the promotion. So we need to roll 5 or higher. We roll 8. That's perfect. So that means, Abbott, my good friend, I thank you very much for your service, but you are again transferred. Maybe you will come back, it's not impossible. And we put now our commander in charge. The Niemi with a rating of 10. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere here now with the ratings. I mean, we have 10, 9, 5. That's not very good, Johnny P. 7, 7. But besides Johnny P's 5, I mean, we're pretty decent, I would say. The gunner is getting close to 10. But yeah, the loader's rating is very important. Outside the commander and gunner and loader's ratings are very important. I'm just gonna note here with a star. I am the last crew member of the original crew remaining in this tank. I have 28 VP from kills when I have been in the tank, and I have 4 purple hearts, as I have been hospitalized at 4 times for serious and light wounds. Here, and here. So yeah, let's see how long I can stay in my EC8 tank. Last mission we got this EC8 and we fought in the Battle for Chaman, and it was the very first time that we fought a scenario with the EC8 tank and were not knocked out. This is our third EC8 tank. Okay, so anyway, next date is gonna be the 28th of December. Combat will occur on a roll of 4 or lower. And roll a 7. And then we have open area on Bastogne Highway. Again, we have combat occurs on a roll of 4 or lower. And roll a 10. So we now have 4 more scenarios before the refitting. So refitting is cool. However, we're not really in a need of refit now, as we have the gunner trained. T. Brayton is trained with gyro stabilizer, so we can now fire after pivoting and moving. That's perfect. We have the tank. Basically, we want, usually I say 16 or 17 is the best, but it's so slim. The only thing I'll say that I want to refit for is because I will get to reroll for HVSS. Basically, you're gonna be in a new tank if you figure it that way. But on a roll of 1 to 5 you get HVSS, but that doesn't matter very much either, because very rarely will the HVSS actually come to use. That's only if you move in combat forward or reverse to avoid accidents. And accidents, I've never had them happen up to me. I never became bogged down. I never had a track thrown, because I simply don't move very much, as I simply think there's it has no really effect on the enemy, but it affects me negatively often, that I'm having a negative die roll when shooting. Anyway, let's get to the next one. So it's the defense of Bastogne Corridor, and those are counterattacks. Combat occurs on a roll of 3 or lower, and roll of 1. So the first one is indeed combat, and it's not New Year's Eve, but it's close to it. It is the 30th of December. Let's see here. 30th of December, 1944. So we are getting really close to 45 now, and it's gonna be a little bit more dangerous in 45 with a few negative modifiers for me. We have let's see, medium counterattack. And I'm just gonna look at my crew roster here. I see Abbott. Abbott transferred X2, so he's been transferred 2 times, and he's been also, he was first the driver, and then he became the commander. So I'm keeping just a crew roster to see, so you need to, all the way down here, all of them have been in the tank at one point or another. Third loader, oh yeah, I should note like that. See, he is gonna be the 5th commander. So he was the 5th commander. So that's how many times I've been wounded. Okay, so let's set up here. We have a counterattack. So as you remember, it is a little bit modified, the sequence of play. Load ammo. Consult the weather table and record the weather. We roll 62. 62 for December is going to be snow. And what kind of snow will it be? We will roll a 2. Well, +1 because it's December. So it becomes a 3, and that is ground snow. Let's see here. Ground snow. So we have some snow today. And not really gonna affect us too much. Ground snow, let's see if I can find it here. It's not even on the table. Fog, falling snow, mud, deep snow, overcast, rain, falling snow. It's not even on the weather table. Weather effects. The weather rules should be condensed and into one place. Maybe that's something I ought to do. Upload to Boardgame Geek. Let's see. Ground snow you have here. Movement plus 15 minutes when there is ground snow. But we're not going to be doing any movement, right? Because we're in the counterattack, and then you also have, okay, that's for deep snow. You have less chance to kill infantry with HE. But yeah, so the ground snow is basically, it's not going to affect us today. Ground snow. Okay, so we need to load ammo. I'm a little bit annoyed we got ground snow. This is the first time I would like fog, rain, or falling snow, because that would give me a +1 to our ambush roll. Ammo. Okay, we have 71 rounds, and how many high velocity armor piercing do we have? We have 4. We're gonna roll a d10 to see how many more we get. We roll 6. That is gonna be 6. 2 more rounds. We have 6 high velocity armor piercing. We have, let's see then, 65 more rounds to load. We'll go with 25 HE and let's see, that's 61. Sorry, that's 31. So we have 40 AP. Yes, sir. And then we roll to see extra ammo, and we have a counterattack scenario, so only on a roll of 7 or higher. are we required to carry extra? No extra ammo, that's very unusual. But it's a counterattack, so in a counterattack it's not unusual. We load our ready rack and we go with 100% AP. Actually, maybe, yeah, we'll go with AP. Could have been worth otherwise to go with HV AP, but not gonna waste that unless I encounter a shot on a Panther or above. Okay, determine time and ammo. No, determine amount of daylight available to this day. And I think it's gonna be, I'll better look so I don't make a mistake. 7:45 in December. We have sunrise. And at 16:00 we have sunset. So now we roll on the time elapse table, and of course we want a high number now since it's a counterattack. I roll 9, so that's perfect. 9 split in half, that's 4.5. Rounded down, that's 4. Plus 1, that's gonna be 5 hours. That's almost the maximum amount of time, 6 hours. So 5 hours. Let's see here. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and 5 hours. And we have rolled a 9, so that means, let's see here, ammo wise, that's gonna be 18 HE ammo. We have 25, so that's gonna give us 7 HE rounds left. And it's gonna be 9 30 cal boxes. We have 21 30 cal boxes left. Okay. So determine your tank's deployment from the deployment table. Remember, in a counterattack scenario, you always start hold down. That also means you cannot fire the bow MG, which is very easy to forget. Marking the open hatches. We'll go ahead and open all our hatches. Let's see here. Mark the round in the main gun. Of course, we're gonna go with AP. We want to kill some armor. And that's gonna be it. Determine start area. Starting area is gonna be 1, which is gonna be over here. And it's a B area. That's good. A roll of 1 for exit area. That's gonna be exit area 8. And the reason why we want a B area here as a starting area instead of a 1A is because the A give a +1 to the, if combat happens. So basically, if your starting area is an A area, it's gonna be a day with more combat, more attacks as you're defending. Okay, determine start area, exit area, and that's it. Now we simply roll to see if there is combat, and we have a medium counterattack. We'll look at our resistance table. Medium attacks will happen on a roll of 6 or higher, and we have no area modifier since we are in a B area. So we just simply mark off 50 minutes each time we roll, and we roll to see if combat occurs. I roll a 2, so combat will occur, and then we mark off another 15 minutes. And let's see here, we have medium resistance, so that's going to be 2 enemy units. First one is 47. 47 is going to be light weapons team. 32 is going to be machine gun. And final third enemy, 47, is gonna be another light weapon. So now that I have, AP and I'm ready to kill, we're getting rushed by infantry. The light weapons will spawn over here. Distance will be medium. Terrain is gonna be in the woods, I think. Yes. Then we have the machine gun, which will go over here. Distance for him will be, let's see here. I'm doing laundry today. I don't know if you can hear my machine. It's going crazy, but it should stop soon. This guy is going over here, so we're getting flanked by these guys. And then we have two. He's going to be in close range, and his terrain is going to be that's going to be woods as well. Except during 11:45 and 2:45, it's a fortification. Okay, so first we'll roll to see if there is an ambush. And if there's an ambush, we get first shot at them. Ambush occurs on a roll of 1 to 7. A roll of 5, so we have an ambush. The first thing I do is attempt to spot them all, of course. I will attempt to spot with the commander, the light weapons. I spot automatically, they identify automatically on a roll of 1. The MG team, an 8, he will be spotted since we have a rating of 10 and everything under. Light weapons, and we roll a 9, so the light weapons are effectively hidden. Okay, so it's time to give our orders, and I am going to go ahead and close my hatches since we have so much of these guys with small arms fire. There's a very high probability that we will roll on the collateral damage table. Some dog hairs I need to get away with. Okay, so what should we do then? I guess we gotta just reload HE. So we go ahead and change gun load with our loader, and we change to HE since we have so many infantry targets. I cannot fire the bow MG today. Otherwise I would have fired advancing fire with the bow MG. I don't know what the woods are doing here. Fire the main gun. Nope. Not until I have changed my gun load. The gunner can fire the coaxial machine gun. That's pretty much it. The commander can't do anything with his hatch closed up. Okay, so anyway, we changed gun load from AP to HE. And then we fire the coaxial at the machine gun. Let's see what we need to kill him. Coaxial, medium range 20. Minus crew members rating, which is 9. It's a 29. Targeting woods plus 10, so 29 turns into 19. So a 19 or lower, I get the machine gun to him. Overall 100. Are you serious? That sucks, because that means we also have a gun malfunction. So we have a broken coaxial now. Otherwise, I mean, if this would have been a 1 to a 9, we would have killed him instead. Okay, so we roll now for our friendlies. Friendly action. We roll for our light weapons here. Will be killed on a roll of 1 to 39. This MG team 1 to 39. This light weapons 1 to 39. Nope. We're all on random events table. Counterattack scenario 95. That is flanking fire. So my friendlies get one more chance to do their job. Light weapons 1 to 49. MG team 1 to 49. Light weapons 1 to 49. Yes, they do get the light weapons. One of the light weapons, that is. And we mark off 1 VP here for our friendlies knocking out a light weapons team. Okay, and then it is our turn again, because that turn was an ambush turn. So now we can fire the main gun. The coaxial is still broken. So if we're gonna change these, we don't need to spot, obviously, since we have already spotted all these guys. Let's see here. Let's see here what we are gonna do. We are gonna direct fire with the commander. We are gonna fire the main gun. And our loader is simply gonna load. System driver he's gonna pass ammo. And driver simply stays where he is. Okay. So we mark off 1 HE round. We go from 7 to 6 HE rounds. We look at the tables here. So to hit a medium infantry target at to hit a infantry target at medium range, we need with the 76 L, we need a 45 or lower. Plus 10 because we're buttoned up, so that's a 35 or lower. And then plus 10 because it's targeting woods, so it's a 25 or lower. However, then we have our crew gun rating, so 25 or lower turns into, let's see, 25 or lower, 35 or lower, 44 or lower, 49 or lower. So on a 49 or lower, we hit. We're all 77, so we miss. Okay, let's see, did we note off everything? Yes. And that leads us now to the enemy turn. So this is the first time the enemies get to act. We roll first for the light weapons. Light weapons roll 9 in a counterattack. That means do nothing. He's just, hiding, hunkering down. The MG team, 70. MG 70 will be moving back. Okay. So I gotta say one thing. I was so worried about these counterattack scenarios because they seemed complicated. I read a lot about how they were, people don't generally like them. But so far, I haven't played that many counterattacks. So this is not a definite statement. But so far, I have liked them all. Terrain for that machine gun is going to be woods. So he retreats to... Still stays in the woods. Yeah, I mean, so far I like them. Smart move, MG team. Okay, and then it's friendly action again. So to get the light weapons, 1 to 39. Yes, 33, he's killed. And to get the machine gun team, 1 to 39. Reroll that. Okay, so we get the light weapons from our friendlies. And mark another VP here, and then we go ahead and roll for the machine gun team. We need to try to attempt this on. We need the random events table first. My apologies. We roll. I'm gonna reroll this one. We roll 6, which is gonna be friendly artillery. Okay, perfect. Friendly artillery, 1 to 30 kills him, but minus, let's see, 3 because we have MG in woods. So 1 to 33. And we roll 45, so that is one tough MG squad. That's got to be some kind of crack unit. And then it's our turn again. We're going to try to fire again. We mark off 1 HE round. We go from 6 to 5 now. Next time I think I'm going to bring a few more. Let's see what we need to hit this guy. We need to roll first to attempt to spot him. My commander attempts to spot. He rolls an 8. The 8 turns into, let's see the modifiers here. Yeah, he's moving -3. So definitely we spot him. +1 because he's in the woods. Okay, we will attempt to fire now. Infantry target at long range. 5 or lower. 5 or lower to hit. It's not going to be possible, I'm afraid. Okay, we can try with area fire. So we try with area fire, 55 or lower to hit. And then we have a +1 because we're buttoned up. That's 45 or lower. And targeting woods doesn't apply when you're firing area fire. So 45 or lower to hit, minus our ratings, which is 10 and 9, 5. So 45 or lower turns into sorry, I gotta start off. Yeah, 45, 50, 60, 69 or lower, we hit. Roll 15, so we hit with area fire. And we also get, of course, rate of fire. The rate of fire for the 76mm gun is 20 or lower. And then we have minus gunner's rating, which is 9. Minus loader's rating, which is 5. So it's going to be on a 35 or lower. And minus assistant driver's rating if he passes ammo, which he is currently doing since he's not firing a bow MG. So the 35 or lower turns into 42 or lower to get rate of fire. So we get to fire again. We mark off an HE round. We only have 4 left now. 4 remaining. He's also acquired by 1. So on the second shot we also hit, and we also have another rate of fire. So we get 1 last attempt, and he's now acquired by 2. We mark off another HE round. We have 3 remaining now. And we fire again. 73. What did I say I needed to have? I needed, let's see, 45. Buttoned up is only to the first shot, so that doesn't apply. That's gonna be then 55. Acquired target by 2, that's minus 30, so 85. Yeah, we definitely hit on that third HE as well. Okay, so then we go ahead. Do we have one target is moving? I always forget, but I don't think we have that one. Nope, that's only for, I'm guessing, maybe machine guns or something. Nope. Okay, that doesn't affect us. It's, I guess that's only for the spotting or something. Target moving. Oh, okay, that's only for vehicles. That gives a negative modifier. Target moving on vehicles, but not infantry targets. Okay, so to kill him now, we have to look at the 76mm gun hit, and we have a normal hit with area fire direct to knockout. So with area fire we need a 20 or lower to take him out, and we have modifiers because it's an area hit, and you don't have those modifiers for direct hits, but we have area hits. So for area fire we need for 20 or lower to kill, and the modifier is plus 10, target in woods. So that means we need a 10 or lower to kill that machine gun team with the area fire. If we had mud or deep snow, we would have another negative modifier. The only positive modifier is if the target is moving in the open. 80 gun, fortification, woods, building. Okay, so 10 or lower to kill the machine gun team. First shot. Whoops. 90. Should go here. Second shot. 92. I'm saying that's a crack SS unit. I'm gonna re-roll this one. Oh, we got 4. We got him. We got him. Awesome. MG team is out of action, and that is our 29th VP for this career. That is 1 knocked out machine gun team by yours truly. Moving. Woods go here. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, and then we still roll on the random events table. We roll 91, which is flanking fire. So of course we're not going to do any flanking fire. Alright, we are going to go ahead and call in for ammo. So that is going to use up, let's see here. That is going to use up 60 minutes, and we only get new ammo on a roll of 1 to 7. Before we do it, we should mark off so we don't forget 1 hour of time. And we roll to see if we get ammo. We roll on 9s, we do not get ammo. And then, once combat, you should actually do that before you call in for ammo. What you do is you roll for time spent. And roll on 9, so that's going to be 4 plus 5 hours. So even if I would not have rolled in for ammo, that would have ended this day of combat. So basically that is it. This counterattack, the first day of counterattacks in Bastogne, I think it was, has ended. Let's see here. Yes, defense of Bastogne Corridor. So that's yeah, December days. They are going to be short, and the counterattacks, of course, we want them to be short because they're just going to keep going otherwise until we're dead. Let's reevaluate the mission. We have a counterattack that's X2 VP for knocked out German units, but it's also X2 for lost map areas. We did not retreat, we did not lose any areas. We have received a total of 3 VP for knocked out light weapons and machine guns. I took down 1 of them and 2 were taken down by our friendlies. So our VP's total for the tank is gonna be 2. For friendly forces is gonna be 6 and 4. And this is due to the modifiers of the counterattack. So you can really score if you're looking to get awards, counterattacks. Don't spend the time calling in for artillery. You just drag it out and you're going to be able to get some really nice awards if you don't draw too high on those time spent tables. Okay, that is going to be the end of this beautiful day. I don't know what's going on with the EZ8. This seems to be the one hot lead. I'm not going to change you. We need to roll for ratings. My commander is already max. Our gunner, Corporal T. Brayton, needs a roll of 10. Rolls 5. Our loader, Johnny P. Johnny P, this is your time to prove yourself. You need a roll of 6 or higher. You roll of 5. That's very bad. Driver needs a roll of 8 or higher. And our driver, Nico, Private Nico, gets a roll of 10. So his new rating is 8. But yeah, the loader's rating is really important, so I hope you can get that up. Assistant driver, Private Primi Jack, needs a roll of 8 or higher. He rolls 4. But we have 1 crew rating increase, and I'm going to be happy as long as we just have 1. Especially, I mean, when you get this far, it's going to be hard to get it more often, I'm guessing. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for Patton's Best, episode 31. We're going to continue our career. We still have 2 more days of defense of Bastogne Corridor, where we have 3 more days actually, where combat happens on a roll of 3 or lower, medium resistance. And yeah, then we have refitting, and then basically it's going to be a long time of defensive positions, counterattacks, which will occur on a roll of 2 or lower. So I'm guessing we're going to skip most of them, and then we're going to be all the way down here with refitting, and then we go to Geislingen and Sinspanit and Rittersdorf, Bitburg, Matschend und Fleischen. Yeah, basically we're going to be in Deutschland, or close to Deutschland, and we're gonna be, you know, giving it to the enemy, fighting. Man, I feel like we're getting somewhere. I still have my hopes up that we're gonna be able to finish this campaign, and that I'm gonna be the first guy who is crazy enough to survive a whole campaign with a commander and actually record it. You gotta admit that's crazy. Come on, it's like, what are we up to now, like 30 hours? Okay, it's not that much, but I am guessing we have 24 hours worth of material. So if anyone is crazy enough to actually watch these videos, well, I give it to you. You're more crazy than I am, and I highly appreciate it. You're my friend. Okay, buddy, thank you for watching. I'm not even going to ask you to subscribe, because I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you are already subscribed. But I'm going to ask you to please like the video and comment on it, as it does help me out a lot. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.